gente, aquí estamos en The Wincher. Vamos a continuar y tenemos que seguir al varón a buscar a la esposa de él, donde están las moiras. Vamos a ver. Él lleva un par de soldados, sí, pero yo no sé si sea suficiente. Miren el viento. Me encanta eso de The Wincher. Vamos a ver. Seguro tenemos que saber el culo. Espérense. Déjenme ver si aquí hay algo. Investigo un poco. Ah, mira aquí. Oh, pergamino. Eso me va a servir. Oh, eso es para... Cosa para... ¿Cómo que se dice? Se me fue la palabra. Vamos a ver. Ellos te separan ahí para que uno recoja. Vamos a dejarlo así. Ay, nube. Sí, vamos a dejarlo así. Vamos a continuar mejor. Ah, mira. Espérate, déjame ponerme el aceite. Aceite aquí. Ahora me meto el rayo. Ok. Ey. Con cuidadito. Tengo que meterme el cake. Siempre se me olvida. Vale, pero yo no me metí el cake. Yo no vi que me lo quitaran. Falta uno. Ah, no, son dos. Ahí. Ah, se murió el otro. Vamos a ver. Ay, mira, se murieron soldados. Se murieron dos. Qué pena. Vamos a continuar. Tenemos que llegar ahí. Déjame ver dónde que tenemos que... Sí, es de donde están los niños. Ah, no, está cerca. Ya casi estamos llegando. ¿Qué es lo que está hablando? Sí, si no lo hubiera acompañado, seguramente lo matan a todos. Y hasta el varón. Espérate, ¿qué fue lo que salió ahí? Ah, mira. Ah, sí, sí. ¡Ey! Me va a matar. Va a explotar en la... Voy a tener que alejarme rápido. Ay, ay, ay. Vamos a meterme la poción verde. El rayo. Siempre le digo la poción verde. Épale. ¿Cuántos faltan? Ah, la bruja esta. Vamos a ver que salga. ¡Ey! Que no se meta en la nube. En nube verde esa. O si no me jode. Ahí. Madre mía. Vamos a continuar. No se murió nadie. Creo que no. Mira, están peleando allá, vamos para allá.
Witcher, why are you here? Tell you later.
Tengo que curarme.
Witcher, change your mind. How much did my father pay you?
Don't think you have anything to fear. Brought your new friends with you.
I have no fear, for the eternal fire protects me.
Won't need to protect you from me.
Tamara, dear daughter, you return after all. Come, don't deny me this embrace.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
Why the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
Vamos a ver. Vamos a hablar bien de
Your father, he wants to find his wife, your mother. Really.
He pay you much to be his yes man.
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
And that should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father, and I care not a bit what befalls you.
I remind you we've a matter to resolve here. Witcher, will you help us?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to lose. Crones could return any minute.
Ha! How do you know they're not here already?
'Cause we're still alive.
Search the village.
Don't.
Over here!
Oi! Get back, stinky head. Gingerbread loaf, freshly baked and hot.
Mother.
Ah, there. Clean as a whistle. Fresh as a daisy. Go on. Whip me. I made it too little. I nibbled it, but just to see if it's firm. But it's fresh. So take pity.
Oh, Mother.
Take pity.
Bueno, parece que perdió la cordura. Bueno, no hay más.
Pleaded. I begged.
Mother. It's me. You recognize me? What's happened to her?
I said I'd do it all. Give it here. I'll scrub it again. Scrub it clean.
Mother.
Ay, ay, ay.
Something's coming.
Ahora viene lo peor. Vamos a ver.
What was that?
Wolves, perhaps.
Didn't sound like wolves.
¿Dónde
Because it
está el
wasn't.
bicho?
Get ready.
¿Tengo que hablar?
They come.
Que me prepare para el combate. Oh, sí. Más. Vamos a ponernos el aceite. Y este parado ahí no hace nada. Mira ese parado ahí, pero mi hijo pega. Oye, mira eso. Espérate. Déjame ver contra qué. Yo creo que me lo marcan de una vez. De una. ¿Dónde está? Hoy. No me lo marcan, ¿no? Madre mía. Tendré que pelear sin aceite. Será una bestia. No sé, ¿no? ¿Qué es? Vamos a tener que pelear así con él. Voy a meterme el mismo aceite que tengo de este. Vamos a ver. Tenemos que matar a este. Ay, ay, ay. Uy, lo que me pega. Espérate. Déjame meterme el Ken. El Ken es bueno contra bichos físicos así. Así se me está olvidando el rayo. Que por cierto lo tengo mejorado. Yo espero y que no solamente a mí me ataque. Épale. Déjame curarme. Va a estar difícil ahí. Tengo que dejar que se salga para poder esquivarlo. Así le pego por detrás, que le pego más duro. Ustedes hay un consejito que les digo que a los bichos, ¡ey! A los bichos se les pega más duro por detrás también. Ya está muriendo. Se me olvida el Ken. Tengo que cuidarme. Que es muy importante. Ven. Me queda poco ya. Ahí.
Had enough of this job. What was that?
Looked a fiend to me.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Enough! I'm taking her away.
She's my wife. She'll return home with me. You're welcome to come with us if you wish.
Don't touch her. We leave this cursed place now.
She's sick, weakened. Where would you take her in this state? Oxenfurt? It would mean her death.
I know how to care for my mother.
She's not a rag doll to be ripped from hand to hand. Let her decide.
Pie. Pie for dinner. Mud pie.
She's incapable of deciding anything just now.
A dark spell. It must be. Help her, Witcher. I beg you.
Eso no es un hechizo. Ningún hechizo. Es que está loca ya. Un lugar seguro.
Before we do anything, we've got to get her out of here. Crones know we've come for her. Might send another monster, something worse than a fiend.
I'll not go anywhere until you tell me you can help her. Break the spell.
This is no dark spell, I'm afraid.
Well, what is it then?
She's been through a lot. Lost a child, was carried off by a fiend, lived in the Crone's village taking care of children who are now gone. It's left its mark, as it would on anyone.
So it's hopeless. You can't help her. She's to be like this.
I'm sorry.
I know a hermit. A very wise man with a gift for healing. Met him some time past. Lives in the Blue Mountains. I shall take her there.
Bien. Sí, sí, vamos a decirle ponerle que sí.
Might be worth a shot.
I shall go with you.
That's impossible, sadly.
Why?
You have duties. Duties deriving from your commitment to the Church of the Eternal Fire. Once we finish our work in Velen, we return to Oxenfurt.
You said you'd save my mother.
And I kept my word. Your father can care for her now.
He care? You know him. You know what he did to her.
He swears to be a changed man. And in his eyes I see true sorrow. Remorse for his sins. He will care for her and you've a new life and new duties to the eternal fire.
Fear not. All will be well. I will not touch drink. I will find the hermit. And once she is herself again, we will find you.
Swear it.
You have my word, child.
Witchers were made to kill monsters. It doesn't matter who posted the notice. The coin has to be right. That's all. Witchers don't debate. Their conscience plays no part. They just get on with it, then pick up the coin pouch tossed at their feet and set off on their way. Folk don't expect witchers to save them from themselves.
Oh. ¿No contaron algo ahí, sí?
Thank you, Witcher. Despite all.
May the eternal fire guide and protect you.
Farewell.
¿Qué fue eso? Bueno. Hay que recoger muchas cosas aquí. Ese sujeto de fuego eterno me agrada. Me agrada. Porque como habla, lo que dijo todo eso. Me agrada. Vamos a hacer otra misión ahora. Vamos a ir a ver. Vamos a ver si Keira nos pidió que la visitáramos. Quiero ir a visitarla también. Vamos a ir recogiendo cositas y después vamos. Vamos a ver aquí. Me faltan solo 3. Tengo que curarme también. Espérate, ahí. No tengo pociones para curarme. Medito, curo. Me curo con las pociones cuando se restauren. Y vuelvo y medito para que se restauren. Oh no, está bien, vamos así de una vez. Vamos a ver. Vamos a meternos una golondrina. Y vamos para allá. Déjenme poner la misión. A ver aquí, Keira me. Ok, vamos para allá. A ver dónde está el teleport. Ahí. Ok. Ya uno ahí. Ese está muriendo. Vamos a ver a la hermosura de Keira. Por acá. Ah, sí, esa es la casa de ella. Vamos aquí. Pues sí, interesante la historia del barón. Parece que ya acabó ahí porque cuando ponen algo así es que acaba. Y me encantó lo que lo que dijeron ahí cuando pusieron el diálogo ahí de cuando acabó.
Go, go.
Vamos para allá. Vamos a ver qué está haciendo Keira. Por aquí, ey. Ey, ¿por qué está como veis de la casa? ¿O es mi imaginación? Vamos a ver.
The rats, why did he need them?
Oye, está hablando.
Bloody rodent.
Oh, mira.
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But now the Magi says bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Madre mía. Vamos a ir preguntándole cositas. Y luego de eso.
Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer. Or who might be listening.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
You mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end, burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
Changing the subject. Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer, you've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serag, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
¿Por qué no vamos a ayudarla? Primero vamos a preguntar esto.
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him. But he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not, the local peasantry is. The Isle, miss, you've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think, your image, that's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd
Para
find it
eso estamos.
irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
Ok, un nuevo objeto.
Can't you just come with me?
I tried to go to Kyle once. Thought my head would burst, the curse's magic was so strong.
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You stand to endure a wobble of your medallion at most. At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic pulses. This was like getting smacked across my haunches with a grain flail.
Funny. Thought you'd go in for that sort of thing.
Take my boat. I left it on the lake shore near the village. Should be fit to use. Provided rot hasn't eaten it, as it seems to eat everything here.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you, it might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
Otra cosa.
So, where'd you get the Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp. Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realise what I'd actually found until later.
Think it belonged to the elven mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
They hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Kyle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
Bueno. Vamos a ver. Tenemos que ir a esa isla. Pero yo lo voy a dejar aquí. Se hizo muy largo lo que teníamos que hablar. Bueno, gente, en el siguiente capítulo continúo. Nos vemos.